Hello, my beautiful soul family. It has been too long, but at the same time, just the right amount of time. So, I've been through some interesting changes and ways of thinking changing over the last few weeks, and I appreciate all the messages that were sent of love and prayers and telling me you missed the readings. That was nice. I miss doing them. Anytime I'd sit, just not coming through for a larger perspective, I could get what I could get for myself and get myself out of the way enough to hear it. So, anyways, I appreciate all the folks who reached out. It was really awesome of you. So, I hope you all are well, faring well through these 5 planets in retrograde currently. The upcoming new moon this week. May is here. Thank God we're out of April. May holds a bit more optimism for me. Excitement to see what's coming. My kids and I have to move by the end of this month, and house hunting's been tough. And so I've really just been practicing letting that go and believing that it's gonna show up. Just knowing really, because I can feel it. I feel like the house is close. So, surrendering. Up comes the maturity card when talking about surrendering. Not needing control. Understanding. Mercury goes direct the day after the full moon. That'll be a powerful time. That'll be a nice relief. The new moon is in Taurus, so very comfortable, loves personal, physical things, food, lots of value. What kind of new value systems are you setting into place with the new moon that happens on Friday? Not a bad place to look at maybe where you might overindulge or not allow yourself enough care or love, or, buy the chocolate cake if you want the chocolate cake because you never eat chocolate cake. Kind of routines, care routines. Make some new ones, set some new ones, new intentions, new goals, new direction. Full moon's 21st in Sagittarius. Very direction oriented. Love Sagittarius. Mercury going direct the next day, 22nd. If you decide that you want to buy yourself a present with this Taurus new moon, something new you've been wanting, and it's computerish, technology-like, maybe just keep your receipt, just in case. Because when the moon goes, when Mercury goes direct, you might not feel the same way about it. So just keep your receipt. I've heard that a few times from a couple of other astrologers, and it's really resonated for me. Not that I bought anything, but thought I'd share it. Is there, anything else? These? All of them? Is that separate? Okay. Boop. Like this is how they came. So maturity and understanding were the first 2. The next 5 that came up are read together. The maturity card is the Suit of Rainbows, which is our physical life. Not necessarily the action, but the physical things about it. Understanding is water, which would be our emotion. This is a page. So it would be our emotion. So the maturity card feels like understanding. Although that's the word for the second card, it feels like settling into a knowing, seeing things from a more adult perspective, knowing there's other options, being able to find and seek out those other options, being able to see more possibility than just having your heart set on one thing. And the understanding card, I love this one. Been getting a lot myself lately. But the understanding card is a bird in a cage with no door, and the cage bars are faint and there's birds in the distance. And that bird feels like it's still in the cage, and all the other birds are flying around encouraging it to leave the cage. And but even the cage bars aren't really there. There is no door holding that bird there. The bird just has to choose to do it. Choose to do that action. Choose to let go and be free. Now, being an emotion card, it's asking us to look at that aspect a bit more. So physically seeing more options in your life. Physically knowing there's more than one way of doing it for whatever the physical thing is that's happening for you this week, and understanding that you're your own limitation. You're the only one holding you back from trying all of those different things. You just have to fly out of the cage. There aren't any bars, and people are waiting to encourage you and help you and co-create it with you. I like that. That's nice. Thank you. All right, so the next set, all of these, okay, in this order. All right. I'm just going to show them all to you, and then I will explain them. So there's the guidance, 3 of rainbows. Source, I think that's the Ace of Fire. That's what that is. Possibilities, 2 of Fire. These are physical action, the action of doing things. Moment to moment, 2 of rainbows. This is a physical happening. The rainbows are the physical, tangible things in your life. The fire is the action within your life. And another rainbow at the end. 6, compromise. This is again about broader possibilities. So why possibilities is smack dab in the middle. But the guidance card is remembering that it's not all, you're not doing it alone. There are signs, there are, anyone who likes The Alchemist, there are omens. Great book, by the way. There are little fireflies all around you all the time. So know that there's a guidance outside of you. You just have to call on it. You've got to choose to see that there's more around you than just you trying to go it alone. You are the creator of all of that. Don't forget that. Calling on your God power, that's all around you all the time. Not just what's in you and flowing into you, but everything around you, the trees, the birds, flowers, bugs, whatever it is for you. Maybe that's what the external guidance systems are. Remembering sources and everything all around you. And it can fuel you. It refill yourself. Find some way to refill yourself. Possibilities. Again, when you call on the big guns, I like that. When you call on the big guns, they see broader perspective than you do. And your job is to follow the fireflies. Your job is to stand in your power, stand in alignment with what it is that you know you desire, and enjoy the ride. Enjoy the show as you go along. Enjoy discovering all the possibilities. Enjoy dabbling and tasting all of these different possibilities. Living in each moment. This is the rainbows. Savoring each step as you move. Finding gratitude in each little place, each lily pad that you're hopping to along the way. And don't compromise yourself. Stand in your truth. You may seem crazy hopping from lily pad to lily pad, trying all of these different things, but you're walking your journey, and the compromise card really is about making sure that you're standing in your truth when you talk to others, when you're having a conversation that's openly sharing. You don't have to bend and mold. You can choose to reserve the things you want to say, but when you speak, be mindful of your words and make sure that they are within your integrity and honoring you and not molding. Guidance card keeps pulling my eye quite a bit, so just remember, you're not alone. Don't have to do it alone. Just talk to them. That's what I do. I look crazy because I talk to myself often, and I answer myself, which is the other thing. But it's a real dialogue for me, and it does help me problem solve. And any friend who's stood witness to, me just needing to talk it out, I don't need you to talk to me. I'm talking. Okay. So try it. Try it when you're around the house. Ask yourself what you really want. And then listen to the answer and honor it. If myself wants to go over there and eat half of that pineapple right now, and I'm really working on allowing that to unfold for me, that type of open connection with my body and everything around me, then I should probably eat some pineapple. Maybe not half the pineapple. Eat it till you don't want it anymore, Amanda. But I hope this makes sense. I feel like I'm getting all rambly. But anyways, I heard something interesting the other day. I was listening to Matt Kahn. And he said that the one thing you have when you come in is your breath, and the last thing you have when you leave is your breath. And between birth and death is breath. And the combination of those two words creates the word breath. And so I've been really focusing on just breathing deeper. Just not the super deep breaths you take as you're going into meditation or when you're angry or something like that, but just when I breathe, just breathe a little deeper. And I have found for myself that it has helped me to, because I've been getting the moment-to-moment card for myself, to be in that moment a little bit easier. It's also creating an energetic buzz through my whole body because I can feel it flowing better, just like you get after, a good session in yoga, a really good meditation where your whole body just buzzes, just through practicing my breath. And I use that tool. I've used that tool often. And then you forget about it for a while, and then you come back to it, and then you forget about it for a while, and I've come back to it now, and I'm really starting to understand it better and deeper and feel it deeper. So just thought I'd share that tidbit too. But we are at 13:30, so I will let you all go. I hope you have a beautiful week up ahead. If anyone would like a reading, please don't hesitate to contact me. I love you all, and I appreciate you, and I appreciate your patience in my break. And I appreciate your continued patience as I ease back into this. So, peace out.